Wow, that was amazing. Maybe this time without sleeping. So, yes, I think I just fell asleep. I, I managed to stop the stream at one point, but wow. I guess it was even quite early, but...
Past 8:30 already. I could use a little food. I guess being hungry is a sign that I'm still alive.
Oh right, that is...
Hey, I could go to that place, the one with the fire earlier in the day.
I could go to the place that burned down. I didn't burn down. God, I love this game. It's way too long that I played it. On the other hand, no, it's exactly right that I didn't play it for 15 years. Of course, now I don't have any clue what is happening. But I have the feeling it still is awesome as ever. Oh, by the way, I should open my second browser window here. The magic browser window. My second browser window doesn't want to open Ravok. Hey Ravok. Twitch is kind of... Damn, what's with... I was even in... Wow. I don't even find you. Twitch filters you. Ah, here you are. Can I please open this window? Okay. Your stream. I see a black window. I think Twitch is broken. Utterly broken. Ah, whatever. Yeah, Ravok, this is your second wildcard, by the way. Oh, there's a picture of nothing. Of an offline screen. So I wanted to go to the bar zum Ei. This name is still amazing. Die Bar zum Ei. I didn't even remember that this game plays in a German village with amazing names. Oh, here's Hotel Warsteiner. So one of them... Ah, here, Bar zum Ei. It's super. It's just super.
Good evening. Please, have a seat over there.
What's good to eat around here?
Oh, everything. Meat's good, vegetables are good. You don't have anything particular in mind? Why don't you try the special?
All right, I'll have that.
Coming right up. You're gonna love this.
The science of alchemy has as its grail two great projects. One is the synthesis of the elixir of life, that which would free mankind from all ills of the body. The other is an amalgam, purely scientific in nature, the creation of a homunculus, an artificial life. Both require as their central ingredient a red stone, known as the Philosopher's Stone. The Philosopher's Stone. Wow, could that be? Here we shall briefly examine the life of Wolfgang Wagner, whose alchemical prowess was known throughout the region. Though born a farmer's son, he became the ward of wealthy kin after his prodigious intellect was recognized, and pursued studies in medicine and theology at university. Following this period, he seems to have made his living as an apothecary while pursuing the science of alchemy. However, what secured his lasting fame was no doubt the manner in which he met his end. Amid rumors of his engagement in an experiment of great magnitude and duration, Dr. Wagner's house was shaken by a thunderous explosion, and the alchemist himself was never seen again. It is often said that a no more fitting end could have been imagined for a magus such as he.
Oh, they are finishing their food too.
That sounds kind of suspicious.
Here you are. Enjoy.
Hello, Ike. How are things going? Have you found anything out? That's an interesting book you have there.
You want to look at it?
Oh, please, don't shove that near me. I don't like the symbol on the cover.
What, this? You don't like this pentagram kind of thing? You're a little strange.
Well, of course I am. In any case, I know the contents of that book. Dr. Wagner, who is mentioned in the book, had a daughter, and she's a very significant figure to you.
What? Like she's one of my ancestors?
But you see, the Digipad is drawn to that age because of the link, whatever it is. Please, don't forget the red stone. I'm looking for it too, but I believe that you are the one who is fated to acquire it. Getting your hands on it will be a step towards avoiding your own death as well. Remember that, Ike.
Hey, I need more. Gone again. This is a really one-sided kind of relationship. Me and the age this book talks about. What's the connection? What the... Oh, am I tired or something?
Wasted.
Do you know what you died of?
What?
It was poison, probably from a sea hare. It uses the female of a type of sea slug as the basic raw material. You can control the rapidity of the effect and the intensity of symptoms by how you blend it. I'd say that was the culprit, but you'll need to look into the details yourself. Why don't you try the library? Oops, I guess it's the art museum now. See you around.
I guess it's the art museum now? What does that mean?
I'm still not sure, you see.
You don't want to turn it into a museum?
Well, I thought about that, but I've got a lot of books, too. A library wouldn't be a bad idea either, don't you agree? Okay, you've helped me make up my mind. A library it is.
Let's play to the stage where we fell to sleep. Or not we, I. Yeah, the eating stream. Consuming food on stream is the most important shit. I know. Now we know how to create an antidote. And go to the past again. Totally not fucking up the timelines.
Come to think of it, she said her father did research. He may be this Dr. Wagner. They may have some sort of a link to me.
Oh, that's right. I need meat from the butcher.
No, no, it's too dangerous. Don't get too near that house. There was an explosion just now. What with him dabbling in all that science, it's no wonder. God sent his judgment down.
Is this Dr. Wagner's house?
Oh, so you knew him, did you? Well, anyway, you'd best not stick your nose in, or you'll be cursed too. See if you don't.
So, this was Dr. Wagner's place.
Need meat. Meat for the dog. Because the dog is awful.
What, looking for meat? Hey, you're kind of cute. I'll tell you what, you can have the scrap meat over there for free.
Huh? What is What is with the almighty sequel? Do you even watch what I'm playing? Because this is definitely no sequel.
Excuse me, haven't we met?
You mean the sequel to the Wild Card Marathon? By the way, there is a new item, Wildcard, to be bought in the RPG shop. And you can even find it, but it's a bit rare. This means next game, doesn't matter if it's a marathon or not, will be totally random. Ah, Shadowman Shadow, yeah. Oh, that's right, it's something shadowy.
Why are you here?
Who are you?
This menu is so weird. Where am I here?
Is that you, Hugo?
No, I'm...
Whoever you are, I want you out. How did you get in here?
Look, excuse me, but are you Dr. Wagner?
Yes, that is correct.
Wow, say, is that for your research into the homunculus?
Someone has been telling you things you ought not to know. Is it Hugo? But of course, I don't think I've told him yet.
No, it wasn't. Call it a hunch.
A hunch. Well, if you say so. Excuse me, but I must ask you to leave now. And if you can, forget about what you saw in this room, please.
By the way, did I tell you that Shadowman,
Are you...
or did you? No, you have probably not seen it, but
What did you say?
Shadowman at the end boss.
Damn it.
Well, no.
The end boss is a super hard, bad end
I
boss.
have seen a stone, a red stone.
And when you lose, you get the bad ending, are thrown into the main menu, and they don't save your progress. So I lost like 10 hours of gameplay and had to download a save game from another one to finish the game. Cause I totally don't play 10 hours of game again. That was so amazingly bad. That was really, I mean, but if you get all souls, you get an art book and they show you some dev art of the game again, which is always cool. This is amazingly bad. So this dialogue is where I somehow fell asleep, by the way.
Oh, who are you?
Hi. Sorry if I startled you.
Aren't you the one from... I think you were looking for someone, weren't you? Quite a while ago. It's been some time. Did you find whoever it was?
No, not yet.
You're still looking? I'm impressed. Hasn't it been at least 2 years? Well, I tried finding her too, afterwards, but I didn't have any luck. I'm sorry. But a lot happened to us right after you came. Mother passed away, you know. Oh, yes. Hugo's still at school. He started this year, and he's gotten serious about learning. I think he's decided to follow in our father's footsteps. But I shouldn't just make you listen to me talking. I'm sorry.
You go to sleep? What?
So, what brings you here today?
Is there something around here called a sea hare antidote?
What? What's the matter? Why do you need something like that?
Well...
It's here on the shelf. Help yourself. I won't tell Father.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is she my ancestress?
What? Do I have something on my face?
Oh, sorry. I was just... I mean, I didn't mean to... Heck, guess I'll be going now.
Huh? You're going already? Why don't you just stay a while? You can tell me about the future and things. Please.
So everyone thinks I'm from the future after all.
Well, Hugo's the only one who says so, and nobody else believes him. Except me, that is.
It's quite a difference between 3.5 and 8.
So, tell me, what is it like in your time?
By the way, this game magically
Okay.
pulled in some other names into the chat.
So I'll walk with you.
I should really play more random games again. These series, which are well known, totally don't work out for me.
Mine, Mr. Eckert. In my time, he's a director of an art museum.
Yes, and?
Well, I met Mr. Eckert's great-grandfather about 100 years in the past, and you won't believe how alike they look. The face and hair. Well, they're both pretty young, but the hair...
You mean a little thin, maybe like the Squires?
And I mean in the same way. You know, on the top.
I guess that sort of thing is in the blood.
Yeah, come to think of it, they both had a daughter. Oh.
What is it?
Well, Mr. Eckert said his daughter...
Ah, yeah.
She's gone.
You mean...
Well, not all followed.
Yeah, a crime of some sort. But like 20 years...
But it's definitely more action than
The thing
playing
is, it seems like he's still...
something like Shining. It seems...
I see. I guess...
I don't know.
It's like Hugo not being...
Shining has a large fan base, but I think it's the typical they only watch speedrunners fan base
Say,
and
it's gotten dark already.
no normal playthroughs.
Not at all. I enjoyed the conversation. Oh, here we are. Will you wait a second?
Dana?
Like I said, a speedrun community. No love for the game. I don't wanna assume things, yeah. There are some cool speedrunners around.
What's the matter?
It's just that she looked like her.
That girl you've been looking for?
Yes, but I lost sight of her. Maybe it wasn't even her.
Well, I need to go home now. Is that all right?
Of course. Sorry about that.
It's okay. But you really are from a different world altogether, aren't you?
Well...
Well...
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone about the things you've told me. Not that anyone would believe me anyway.
Thank you. It would be better if you could. I don't think I should be leaving anything behind in this age. Not just actual things, but talking about stuff too, like I just did.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, like, suppose I were to kill someone at this age.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Oh, bad. Well, anyway, if that person were supposed to live till 100 and have lots of kids and grandkids, but if I interfere with his life at this point, those kids and grandkids will never be born, and all their descendants in my time will just disappear. Do you get that?
Yes, I think so.
So the more I interfere with the past, the more the future will change. It may not be as serious as that example I just used, but anything I do here could affect the future.
I don't quite understand yet, but I'll sleep on it. Your age is very interesting to me. I wish I could see it.
It's nothing exciting. Kind of boring, really.
But I still want to see what it's like. I don't know why, but I feel such a strong pull towards it. Won't you take me to your time?
No, I can't do that. It's not possible. The future will change. After all, you're my...
Huh? You're what?
Oh, nothing. Oh. Wait a sec. Did I just say something really important?
What? I couldn't hear you.
What am I thinking? Of course not. That would be too much of a coincidence.
What are you mumbling about?
I was just joking about coming along with you. That would change the future, wouldn't it?
Probably. I'm really sorry, but
It's okay. Really. You'll come over again, won't you? And tell me other interesting things.
I will. So see you again soon.
Oh, Hugo. Did you just get back?
No, I heard everything. I didn't mean to be a snoop, but it didn't seem like I could just walk in. It's okay. I won't tell anyone.
Oh, for heaven's sake. You could have just come in.
I was just trying to be tactful. After all, sis.
That's quite all right. Oh, Hugo,
What?
are you still, mother's lock of hair?
What?
I know how much you miss Mother, but you can't carry that thing around forever.
Shut up! What do you mean, that thing? How could you say something like that? It's not as though I'm doing anything wrong.
I'm sorry, that didn't come out quite right, but...
You're the one who's being weird, changing the subject as soon as it gets a little thorny.
Hugo...
It's your fault. You ought to know that.
Nice kick.
Can't be disturbed.
I know.
I should get going.
Yes, see you soon. I'm sorry it was so hectic around here. He's always like this. I just can't do a thing with him once he gets upset, so I just leave him alone when he's this way.
Hey, sis. Are you sure you just want to let him go like this?
Oh, stop that, Hugo! Well, here. Will you take it? Consider it a token of appreciation.
What? Popcorn?
Stories you told me. And something to remember today by.
Good job, sis.
Hugo, stop eavesdropping!
Thank you, Margaret. See you.
Okay.
Yeah, come. Doesn't he, by the way, know what his ancestor was called or something? I mean, he should know whether Margaret is his grandma, grand, whatever.
Oh.
But the comb, you can kill someone with that comb.
Hey, look, it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
I never get this guy's movies.
Who watches this kind of stuff anyway?
The Meditating Man. Okay, this sounds pretty dull.
Oh, he's great. Ah! Ah, no, I don't even know what I'm dying from. Oh. Let's see how I die. Ah! It's a cow. That's kind of hard to prevent.
Don't give up, Ike. It's dangerous to be alone. Do something, or else you'll never break this spell.
Hey, look, it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
Yeah, do that. A cold day. Let's go to the cold day.
Failed again. It's happened!
Whoops.
You've come!
Huh?
You've answered my call, didn't you?
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
No, wait!
What do you want from me?
Porn.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Oleg, and I am a filmmaker. Just a novice at this point, but anyway, ever since I saw you a year ago, I've been meditating every chance I can get, channeling all my energy towards seeing you again. And finally, you answered. To think I had such power. I will never forget this moment. Maybe I should base a movie on this. But what kind of film should it be? A bold and moving drama about a man with miraculous powers? Or a science fiction blockbuster featuring a psychokinetic hero? I see that you're the type of man who prefers not to betray his excitement. But let me ask you something. If you were making a film, what kind of movie would it be? Ha! That's a pretty good angle. But what about the motivation for his temporal wanderings? Cause of death, huh? It needs something else. Any ideas? Oh, wow. I'm impressed. You really got me. Look, please, don't tell anyone about this project. Once I'm a little higher on the food chain, I can film this. But it needs something more. A soul, if you will. Well, that'll come later. Watch for it in the theaters, though, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
You're not happy? I am. Really, I am. Very sincerely. I don't want to call this a token of that feeling, but here, please accept this as a gift in the name of this encounter.
You sure? It looks like an antique.
Oh, that's all right. It looks old, but it's just a replica. My family has the arts and crafts gene, so to speak. We like to make things. And this is the kind of thing my father likes to make. So there are old-fashioned cameras and pocket watches all over his house. And what I like to do is give them to friends.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. I consider you one of my greatest benefactors, you know. Just talking to you like this gives me something immeasurably valuable.
Really? It does?
Yes, it does. Absolutely. By the way, how does one acquire the power to do what you do? Please, please, share some of your powers with me.
You can't ask me to do that. I mean, I can't. Try to forget about all of this, please. Goodbye.
No, wait! You can't just go!
Not? Rudolfstraße, oh. Gather people by the movie poster. Surely by creating an intriguing movie. So I guess I even have I just wanna have some time travel power now, but
Gunshots?
you're watching this adventure? That's nice. So I'm not streaming out of shit. Came from here, gunshots. Where should I? Look at that character animation. What of a nicer golden eye. Are there multiple golden eyes?
My baby, she...
Baby?
Lady, hold on. What's going on? Someone hurt?
I don't know. Call an ambulance.
You got it.
What's going on here? A mugging?
Isn't this Mr. Eckert's? Miriam!
The sound quality sounds here and there like someone was just recording it
Miriam, stay
in their restrooms.
Oh, God, where's Dana? Wasn't she with you? Did anyone see a baby? I don't
Well, it is Konami.
Did anyone see who did this?
But for 2002, this game is really great.
God, no, this is not happening.
Like I said before, but you weren't there. I actually, back then, I've never seen a game which looks as good on my PC. Oh, that's right, the baby is stolen.
Hi. Excuse me.
Yes? Excuse me?
Wait!
Lady, are you okay?
Where? My baby. She...
Gone. She's gone again.
Lady, hold on. What's going on? Someone hurt?
I don't know, but please, call an ambulance.
You got it.
Is she all right? What happened?
Isn't this Mr. Eckert's?
Miriam!
Miriam, stay with me. Hold on. Oh, God, where's Dana? Wasn't she with you?
Did anyone see a baby?
I don't know.
Hey, you were just talking to this lady, weren't you?
Well, that was...
Hey!
That man.
I'd say he's acting suspicious.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
You trying to make a quick getaway?
A getaway? But I haven't done anything.
Then stay here till the cops get here.
We're talking murder here. You'd better not do anything irresponsible. Good God, this looks serious. A major case! That's it! Murder, mystery, and time travel! That's the concept! This is going to be one hot project, but if this relates to that, and it's gonna need a little more work. Actually, it's gonna need a lot of work, but I must make this my masterpiece!
Now really, what is it this time? The Good Samaritan? Didn't I tell you? Fate makes a powerful opponent. It's tough enough changing your own fate. You can't do much to someone else's. Doing it over again doesn't mean you're going to get it right anytime soon. You may put yourself through the pain, the tears, again and again. You should try concentrating on correcting your fate as quickly as possible. I'm saying this for your own sake. Goodbye, for now.
And cats are both outside, and yeah, I was kind of wondering if I could activate the cam.
Hey, look! It's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
A man with the power to defy time itself uncovers the truth behind a grisly serial murder.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. I like that kind of stuff.
Hey, what's cool?
Oh, this director. I am such a great fan of his.
Oh my god, you too? That is so totally amazing.
All right, I've got a good feeling about this one, too. Another major hit, no doubt about that. Really. Hey, watch what you're doing.
Hello?
Hi there. I'm sorry, but something's come up and I need that book back. If you could bring it over, I'll be waiting at the library tower.
Damn.
Stuck.
I'm locked in.
The voice also dramatically good. Damn. I'm locked in.
Mr. Eckert, are you there?
Wasted.
Oh dear, but this may be the chance which you're looking for. This attack takes place indoors, which means that the killer is in there with you. If you can somehow fool the killer, you may be able to catch him. Can't you do something to make sure you don't fall off without alerting the killer to that fact? You've got a bit of time. Good luck.
I'll have a rope.
It's locked. I don't really want to think about it, but can the person who's trying to kill me be Mr. Eckert? Is it? Is that possible? And why would he... Isn't there any way to get in without Mr. Eckert knowing? This is an old lock. Maybe I can get a hold of the key.
It's nice how they are leading you to the right locations. Don't even need to think about it.
All right. Hold still, please.
Uh-oh. I'm going to run into myself. The tower key. Here's a duplicate. It should be okay for me to take one. Uh-oh. I'm going to run into myself.
This was the key, actually. Cool.
Since I'm going to be shoved off here, I can tie one end of a rope to this railing and grab the other end tomorrow before I get pushed off. That way, I shouldn't fall. I hope it works.
I mean, this rope is invisible or what?
You're sure about that? She's alive. All right. Yes, he did say he was coming over tomorrow to look at paintings, for sure. Yes, I know. I won't tell anyone.
Who's he talking to?
I know it's too old.
Oh dear, did your rope break? What did you expect from an old rope? Did you actually think a rotted rope could hold your weight? Silly.
It's just old. Actually, I should get the rope from other time eras. Because in the antique shop she said this rope is from the tower. Maybe I just need to get it from way before. I really should hide more of these time traveling whatevers. Or not hide them, give me more of them. These energy units are... Damn this shit. Yeah, just no more currently. Oh, can it please not be locked?
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Just came to talk, that's all.
Oh, you can go anywhere you like. That's nice. I always have to mind the baby, so I can't go outside to play. Besides, Father will be busy changing the house around from now on.
Is it pretty boring for you here, Sibylla?
Yes, just a little. Oh, don't tell Father. He'll worry, you see.
It's okay, I won't tell. Hey, Sibylla, do you like cats? Kittens?
Yeah, I love kittens. Oh, are you gonna get me one?
I know someone who might be able to help. I'll ask him if you like.
Really? A kitty?
Okay, I'll bring you one soon.
Oh, who had these kitties? Ah, wait. Was in the present. Damn it. I'm taking kittens from the future into the past. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Let's start out like we did. Maybe I just need to find out. I'm utterly confused now.
Isn't there any way to get in without Mr. Eckert knowing?
I'm sure there is. Oh, now the link starts. Oh, fuck you, game. Oh. Wasted. Wasted a lot of energy. Hey.
All right. Hold still, please.
Uh-oh. I'm going to run into myself. I might as well turn back. There's nothing this way. as well turn back. There's nothing this way.
Let's try to find the rope here. I don't even know where I got that rope. What was it? It was in an antique shop, but I don't know which timeline. I think it was where the butcher is now, so it has to be in the past. Ah, this is amazing. Just a bit later, I guess, but... I need energy units. I'm playing this so inefficiently currently. Oh, can they please hide more than one energy unit somewhere around here? It's really... It's quite a hassle to fill up your energy supplies again. This the bakery. Well, I don't find any more energy supplies. Oh, come on. A new rope. Would you look at that? Oh, luckily there's always one here. Ah, bullshit.
Since I'm going to be shoved off here, I can tie one end of a rope to this railing and grab the other end tomorrow before I get pushed off. That way, I shouldn't fall. I hope it works.
You're sure about that? She's alive. All right.
To come.
Oh, is it over? It's got to be cleaned up. Hi.
Mr. Eckert, you...
A girl's comb. This belongs to you?
Mr. Eckert...
I asked you whether this was yours.
Yes, someone gave it to me. But we need to...
Here. And is this person important to you?
Well, you might say that.
I see.
Mr. Eckert, there's something I need to ask you.
I'm sorry. Truly, truly sorry. Blackmail. Our daughter went missing 20 years ago. It was Dana's return for your...
So were you the one that stabbed me too?
No, I don't know anything about that. You may not believe me, but that's the truth.
What? So there's someone else trying to kill me too? Then who were you talking to on the phone?
I honestly don't know. It sounded like a young man. He said he'd call again once you were dead. Don't worry, after all, I told you all this, didn't I? I won't make any more attempts on your life, and I plan to give myself up to the police. Forgiveness I can't ask for, but I am sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm still alive, and besides, it's the fault of whoever is really behind this. Please, don't blame yourself too much, Mr. Eckert.
That comb made me realize something. There are people in your life who care about you. Such an obvious fact, really. No one is alone, and for every death there's hell to pay for everyone around them. Sometimes it isn't just memories that are left behind. It's pain and sorrow. I should know better than anyone else. After everything I went through all those years ago, I still... I am so very sorry.
It's all right, really.
You see, 20 years ago, on the day that our little girl went missing, there was a man on the scene, and he looked exactly like you.
Oh, but...
I know it wasn't you. It was almost 20 years ago. It's just plain impossible. But this man was there that day, and he fled the scene. There were no other suspects, and in the end, the police thought this guy had gotten away with it. You can imagine how surprised I was when I first saw you here. I even thought that maybe you were that man's son.
My parents...
Yes, you told me some time ago you didn't remember them at all.
No.
Even if he was your father, it makes no sense for you to be burdened with his sins. I knew that... God knows I thought about all this enough times, but I have to admit that I could never quite reconcile the facts and my feelings. I am sorry, Ike.
It's all right, Mr. Eckert. Really. Anyway, I should get going.
Already?
I have to find out who's doing this.
Yes, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I'll do everything in my power.
I don't remember seeing this picture before. The stone and the girl. Dana?
I would love to go there, but I need energy first. And I guess I go around some more. Actually, there's no fatal death currently, which is quite cool. Or maybe it will happen, but the search for energy shit is really annoying. The shield doesn't make any sense. But at least it represents the correct shields. It's just aligned wrong to make any sense. Come on, one fucking energy unit. Obviously it's... Oh.
I had one too many. Yeah.
Found there in the murder scene 20 years ago. Oh, I can't find any more energy units. Oh, here, a second one. Wow, I may... Terribly annoying, but hey. Okay, 2 is good to come back.
Oh yeah, I should ask about that picture.
I wish somebody would draw me. I'd really dress up for it.
What?
You know that girl chosen to model for that painting? Nobody knows where she came from. She was first seen in the city about 3 or 4 years ago.
Did you hear about that girl working at the Lord's Manor? She was chosen to be a model for a painting. What a lucky girl.
Yeah, there was always one at the horse stables. Maybe one more and just to build up my reserves a bit. Then I need to know where is one other. I guess they could be in how. Here's another. Very good. So we make it somewhere. So in the manors. Here. I think. No, actually, I choose not to think. Huh. Right. Okay, there's someone who works at the Manus building, but I don't get in there.
Dana?
You're from that... Ike?
I was worried about where you were.
Yes, I was pretty shook up too, when I got separated.
4 years ago.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm really sorry you got mixed up in all this.
I was scared to death, though. It was pitch dark, too. But it only took me a bit to figure out that it was the same place, and I started thinking that maybe it was just a different time. The buildings and the streets are almost exactly the same, so...
Wow, you thought of all that and didn't freak out? Well, I would have for sure.
Well, it took a while to get used to. Things only fell into place lately. I looked for you for a long time, you know.
I'm sorry. I looked for you too, but I didn't have any luck.
Well, no use worrying about what's done. It's been 4 years after all.
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess it would be. You do look more, well, I don't know, mature, come to think of it.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing really.
A night watchman helped me that first day. And since then, I've done a lot of different things. I even worked in a mill for a while. But now, I'm a chambermaid at the Squire's Manor House. I feel so content these days. I feel like I should be thanking you.
Why are you modeling for a picture?
The Squire's a patron of this painter, and that's how I met him originally. He said he really wanted to use me as a model, and I just couldn't say no.
I see.
The Squire's daughter was supposed to model, really, but she didn't want to do it, so I ended up taking her place.
So the girl in the picture is you.
Oh, I don't even start posing till tomorrow. I just came over today to work out the schedule and all that stuff.
But the picture will eventually be painted.
Hey, why did you come here today? Are you here to take me back? You know how to, don't you?
Sure. Do you want to? Go back to our own time with me?
I did, you know. Of course I wanted to, but not anymore.
Not anymore?
It's okay. I have no one there. No parents, no family. So I'll be okay here. No one will worry about me. No one expected anything of me back there. No one was watching, no matter how hard I worked. So there really is nothing for me there.
I'm the same way. No family at all. But
that time and place is still your home, right? It's where you want to be.
yeah, that's how I feel.
Oh, remember this? It's the red stone from that day.
That stone's a... Look. Do you mind if I ask you to give that to me?
Of course, you can have it. If it weren't for this stone, I would have never met you. Neville would have ended up right here now, talking to you like this. I've always thought that there was something very important about this stone. That's the reason I thought about having it included in my portrait. But that's okay. After all, I got to see you again. Here you go. What was that?
This must be important.
No, you just can't spring something like that on me.
But if you stay here, it's going to affect the timeline.
What? What kind of a... You're saying I should go back for the timeline?
I didn't mean... Look,
So, I'm supposed to abandon my life here for the sake of your timeline? You left me here for 4 years, remember? And now we're both going to pretend like those 4 years didn't exist? That really sucks, Ike.
Dana...
Sorry. I'm sorry I lost it, but it's just not possible. I can't just erase 4 years' worth of good memories from my mind. Even if I were to go back, I would always be thinking of my life here. I'd have to. I know that. Being asked to go back, that's just so...
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I'm really sorry.
Why couldn't you have shown up right after I got here? Then I could have gone back.
I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. But, are you really ready to spend your whole life here?
Please, let me think about it for a while. It's too big a decision.
Okay. I'll leave you alone. I'll be back later. Could you think about it till then? I know it's heavy stuff.
All right. Later then. Oh, wait, hold on. My boss, you know, the one at the cafe I used to work at? If you see him, could you say hello? And tell him I'm sorry that I just disappeared on him like that. And tell him that he should deduct the shift from my paycheck.
I don't think that's necessary.
You don't? But I was supposed to open up the shop the next day. I wonder if everything turned out okay. I can't believe I'm so worried about this at this point.
Don't worry about that. It's only been about half a day since I met you, you know.
Huh? What does that mean?
Well, actually, it's... forget it. I'll just give him the message.
Really? So that's okay then?
Yeah.
Phew. That's one thing I don't have to stress over anymore.
Well, take care of yourself. I'll see you later.
Thanks. You too, Ike.
I have the redstone. Wait a sec. Didn't I wanted to give it to Walter? The alchemist? It was my task for the homunculus, homunculus after all.
Oh, come on in. You do like to show up unannounced, don't you?
Father's down in the basement working. You did come to see him, not Margaret, didn't you?
Oh, stop it. Yes?
You have by chance the Philosopher's Stone?
Yes. Is this it? That's the only stone I know that fits the bill.
Ah, in the name of heaven, I shall start the preparations for the experiment right now. It's all right. It doesn't matter if this is not the true stone. I'm grateful for your help regardless. But if it is the stone, the results should be wondrous. Please come back again in, let's see, make it 10 days.
10 days. Okay. That would be the 13th. Oh!
What is it?
That experiment's dangerous.
That may be, but this is something I want to do. Something I must do. Please, try to understand. 10 days from now, by then, the experiment should yield fruit. I will be able to show you the homunculus. At last, science will prove itself capable of creating life. How I wish she could have been here, Helena. That is my only regret. See you in 10 days, then. Oh, one more thing. Could you keep this a secret from Hugo and Margaret? Knowing Hugo, if he learns of this, he might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. He can't seem to face his mother's death. Should this experiment succeed, if I manage to find what answers I can in my quest for truth, I shall commit all records of my research to the fire. Now, take
It
care.
makes no sense. I mean, his actions. I mean, the story actually makes more sense than I remember, but.
Hey, did you manage to see Father?
Uh-huh. What is it?
Damn, what's the matter with Father anyway? He hasn't let me into his laboratory lately. When I went in there the other day, he got really angry with me. And ever since, there's some secret in there he can't tell me about. I just know it. Hey, are you like Father's right-hand man? You know, with tools from the future and stuff?
Of course not. Nothing like that.
Really? I'd definitely ask for your help if I were Father. Then I could make a machine to move through time, like the one you showed me before. I sort of understand how it works anyway.
Wow, really? I'm impressed.
Well, I said sort of. Anyway, I'm more interested in what Father's working on right now.
Hugo, I'm sure Father will tell us one of these.
Or your house might explode.
I don't know about that.
Children, I have something to tell you.
Father?
I'm going to start another experiment, but this one will be very dangerous. So I want you two to leave the house for a while.
Right away?
The sooner the better. I'll send word in about 10 days. Go to our relatives' homes or anywhere else you like. That's all.
Can I help with the experiment?
No. Both of you have to leave this house.
Oh, for Pete's sake. What does he think he's doing, huh?
Come on. Where should we go?
Sis? So, you're just going to do it?
Do we have a choice?
But...
It's only for a little while. Let's go. We have to get ready.
I guess I'll be going now.
Of course. I am sorry we're always in the middle of something.
See you soon, okay?
So let's get some time pills again. If I only would remember where they are. I mean, this one I know now. But there should be some others. Where did I find the other one? I should try to activate my head here and there. Ah, well, that's right, okay. Up there it was. On one of the benches. Here.
Hello, is anybody here? Anybody? Dr. Wagner, Margaret, Hugo. Anyone there?
Hugo!
The basement? This meter here, is this a time machine? That can't be. But that sounded like Margaret's voice just now.
But 4-7, not 4. Or is this? Ah, let's try that, I mean.
Long time no see. Actually, didn't we just see each other today?
Is this Hugo?
Uh-huh. I really like these machines of the future. Being able to just project your voice a long distance, that's really something.
How do you know my number?
Oh, that. I asked someone called Eckert. You know, you mentioned him once.
How did you get here, and why? Were you the one threatening Mr. Eckert?
Come on, threaten sounds so serious. All I did was propose a deal. Can I help it if he jumped at the chance when I told him what he wanted to hear about his daughter? Oh, and about how I got here. It's pretty simple, really. Remember that tool you showed me? I just made one of my own, you see?
I just made a time machine.
Well, actually, I didn't make it, not exactly. The Hugo of the future completed it and gave it to me. A transport mechanism to time-space marked by phenomena of relevance. You like it? Just like yours. Actually, I think the other stuff may be different, but who cares, right? In any case, I can track and follow your machine.
What about Margaret?
Will you look at that? I'm forgetting the point of the whole thing. Can you drop by? I'll be waiting at the square. Bring Homunculus. We have a few things to discuss. Oh, and by the way, do what I tell you, okay? Otherwise, someone
Yay.
is gonna die.
You donated bits. Nice. Good donation. You learn to not throw piles of gold on me in short terms. You're learning. Very good, very good. Why should I bring Homunculus? I mean, I guess I just go to the square. I think there should be another. Was it in this timeline that it was here? Doesn't look like it. Here.
Hugo! Where are you?
Lord, you're so noisy. I'm here, right here.
Hugo!
Piles of horse shit, you mean?
You're the one that's been trying to kill me.
Never mind that. Where's Homunculus?
You heard what I asked you.
The Homunculus was completed because you showed up. You fooled Father into creating the Homunculus. Isn't that right? I read Father's research notes. They said you brought him the last ingredient, the Philosopher's Stone.
Me? Get your father to create Homunculus? All I've been doing is trying to stay alive. But it isn't...
What I really wanted was to get here earlier and stop what you were doing. But all my machine could do is follow yours. So I targeted yesterday's you because I thought I could manage to get to you before you did the things you did today. I had so many chances, but I still didn't manage to kill you off.
Hugo.
It's a shame, but there's no way for my machine to outrun yours. And I can't stop the Homunculus from being completed. So I'm switching to another
I
plan.
killed my sister.
If I can't prevent Homunculus from being created in the first place, I'll destroy it. That seems to be the only way to get a hold of the Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone? What use is that to you?
I'm going to make Mother, just like Father made Homunculus. The only difference is that I haven't got a Philosopher's Stone. That's why I'm going to use Homunculus instead.
Hugo! What do you think you're...
Sis, stay out of this, will you? You're a hostage. You're supposed to be quiet.
Don't go there, Hugo. Your father would agree.
What about my father?
He said you might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. And he also said that he would burn all the records once this experiment was completed, to make sure you wouldn't.
Oh, really? In that case, why were the papers safe and sound? Even though Father himself had disappeared into thin air.
I wouldn't know the reason for that.
I have to do this. We still need to be a family. That's why I'm going to make Mother, and we can all be happy again. And that's why I need that stone. Get it? Come on. Get homunculus.
Hugo, I can work for both of us, so that we won't want for anything. We'll be okay. You'll see. So please, stop this madness. Make Mother. Just listen to what you're suggesting.
Sis, if you won't be quiet, I'll have to hurt you. Don't make me do that.
Hugo!
You know I can't stand blood.
You want to raise the dead?
The stone let Father create homunculus. That means this has to work too. I can do it, I know. So come on, go get him.
The homunculus just can't be... He always just appears out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what I want. Yes, he saved my life, but that's about it. It just isn't possible for me to call him up. You've got to understand.
No excuses. If you don't do what I tell you, I'll leave my sister here and go home. That's going to affect this age in a lot of ways. I can't even begin to imagine how much.
That's a dirty move.
Come on, hurry up. I'll give you 20 minutes.
Okay, give me 20 minutes to what? So let's get the time capsules again, the ones I know of. Which is 2. But if every time I use one I get 2, then my bar fills up. Easy math.
I guess Hugo isn't here yet.
Do I now have to burn the notes, or what's this?
Hey, this is Dr. Wagner's research data. This is all about homunculus. Composition, method of creation. That's it. What if Hugo never reads this stuff? Without the homunculus data, Hugo would never attempt to recreate his mother. Come to think of it, if he never learns of homunculus's existence, he wouldn't want revenge. And no revenge, no time machine. I feel bad for Dr. Wagner, but I've got to get rid of this part.
Hugo, wait up.
Hurry up.
Hugo? He's back?
Father!
Father!
Ike, what are you doing here?
Oh, Dr. Wagner said to meet him here.
They told us there was a huge explosion. So we...
I actually just got here too. I didn't see Dr. Wagner.
We were so worried. We thought he may be lying here hurt, or... Anyway, I guess it's a good sign that he isn't here, right?
What are you burning?
Oh, nothing important.
Okay, then.
What?
So, sis, where could Father...
Well, we'll go take a look around. I'm sorry, but we have to go out for a while. We'll talk soon.
Okay, take care of yourselves.
See you around.
Your head exploded. I'm burning something. It's nothing important. Okay then. See you around. What the fuck? I mean, the basic concept of the story is cool, but the dialogues are so cheesy and bad. And don't make any sense at all.
What the? Hugo's still here? Wasn't it enough just to burn the research data?
He's nowhere to be found. Where could Father be? Hugo, what is it?
Just wondering. I mean, what could he have been burning? Didn't I tell you to bring homunculus? If you won't do what I say, I'll...
Hugo!
Distillation? Something? And with... What's happening to me?
What the?
Hugo, What are you doing?
Something... method. It's no good. I can't read this.
Are you done looking at that rubbish?
Hey!
Oh, please. You said yourself it was too burnt to make out. Anyway, we have something more important to do now, right? I think Ike's out there looking for Father, too. Come on! We can't let him do all the work, can we?
Yeah, guess you're right. Damn it! What went wrong? What did I do to deserve?
What's with her? Why doesn't she disappear?
Hugo!
Hugo's all right.
What?
The past's been changed. That's why...
What do you mean? What's going on? Hugo, what happened to Hugo? Answer me!
It's all right. Everything's okay.
What kind of an answer is that? What the... No...
Oh, I get it now. By changing Hugo's past, I've canceled the existence of the time machine itself.
Help!
Is it over? All this?
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it? Good job, Ike.
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
Was it all for you? You used me just to make sure you'd be created, that no one would stop you from living.
Oh, really?
And in doing that, I changed other people's lives. Is my own fate worth that much? Is yours? So how am I supposed to feel?
Oh, please. Enough with the gloomy angst, Ike. Are you trying to put me on a guilt trip? I mean, who cares? Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you had been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to exist first.
Damn it! I don't believe this. So I was just being used after all.
Oh, by the way, I need the Digipad back.
Here you are.
Time for me to go. I suppose we won't be seeing each other again, in all likelihood. How many centuries has it been since I saw the light of day? Are you my so-called master this time around?
What the?
What yourself? You're the one who broke the seal. So, what do you desire most? Immortality? Eternal youth? To be filthy rich? Name it, and it's yours.
What is this? What lunacy?
But of course, your soul is mine when your futile existence ends. Until then, you can do whatever.
Then I take immortality.
Come on. Name your wish.
For what? For this,
What did you say? I didn't catch that.
Was my research in vain? Was I wrong after all these years devoted to my task? Helena, forgive me!
Oh, hurry up, will you?
Give me my youth. I want to start my life over. And if possible, let me stay that age.
Sure thing. Hold on. There.
That young man the other day. I envied him his youth.
Am I? Did it really work?
Trust me, okay? You got exactly what you wished for.
Your work here is done. It's back to where you came from, demon.
A pentagram.
It's no great art to get rid of the likes of you, but I was well advised to ready an additional barrier. Return to the stone from whence you came, and I will start my research and my life from the beginning.
Damn it, you'll pay for this? Your pentagram is completely out of my mind of memories. Be damned to the endless night.
Where am I? Beautiful stone.
What a weird time loop. I mean, still everything is a paradoxon, because nothing would exist without any element in the story. One leads to the other in the loop. So that was the first storyline for Shadow of Destiny. Oh, that was only one storyline, I don't know. Because with the decisions you can actually change the storyline. Yeah, I don't know how many there were, but... But since it's almost disconnection time, I will make myself some food because I'm hungry, so I will return later on, but first of all I have to grab some food and then we can play some more. And I said it already, there are items for wildcards now, you can buy them. So no more free wildcards, you have to invest gold for that. By the way, good idea to check whether the prices for the wildcards work out fine or whether they are just... not even 7,000. I mean, that's okay. This price works out. German National Tourist Office. Yeah, that's where they... Get 'em all. Hey there. You're catching me right before the break. For the grab some food and survive break. I've got ending D. That's a good question. What have I actually accomplished? Who am I? The fuck? Nice sketch, by the way.